Hi everyone, it's great to be back in the saddle again after a couple of very exciting weeks. Excuse me. Today's address will be more administration centric, and then next week we'll put out the Q&A regarding more technical issues relating to exercises, repertoire and teaching. And Inga, I just suddenly remembered I have to address one of your questions about the pacing and how to essentially allocate the time during teaching modules. I came away from this, I guess it's been about 1.5 to 2 weeks, feeling we have such a great community, such a special community. I taught the mentor, the first mentor in our new home, and then we went straight into a retreat, the first BASI Retreat here in Newport Beach, and then I had this wonderful opportunity to do an address to BASI Italy. Congratulations to Ilaria and Gianni for bringing together all the BASI graduates in Italy for a weekend of education, Q&As, and of course Mario and Fabio offered their time to go and assist. So exciting. So the new mentor workbook was very well received. It's available both in color and black and white. I hope you all get to see it. It really is beautiful. Very well received, and I look forward to all our workbooks looking like that, and of course everything will be on BASI Systems equipment. As usual, the mentor was a celebration, not just education. I want to thank Shane for coming out to the US with Jordana and the beautiful, gorgeous Ashley Cooper. Shane assisted me on the program. Shane, you were amazing, an incredible assistant. And Maria and Maro, two of our faculty, came from Greece to attend the program. I love that mentor program. Everyone was so just amazing. I use that word again and again, but that's what it was. I mean, everyone's so open to learning, so generous, so humble, no egos. It was just simply a celebration. 30 people from 16 countries. How can you not feel just blown away by that? The retreat was such a unique experience. I partnered with Rael from Pilates Retreats Asia, who is a BASI graduate. We did it at the Hyatt Hotel where we do all our events, and I really wanted people to get an experience of the California lifestyle, the lifestyle that I live. Yes, it's Pilates, but it is Pilates that's taken into the outdoors. So we had time on the ocean, time on the bay, time doing nature walks, time doing bike rides along the coast, and every evening inspirational speakers. It was incredible. I'll share more of that with you through our social media channels. Learn from the leaders. South Africa, the early bird is over, but maybe Theo will extend it. Maybe. I'm putting Theo on the spot here. If any of you in this select group, faculty, licensees, hosts, want to still go to South Africa, see if Theo could still extend that early bird. But whatever the case is, South Africa is amazing. Theo will put on a spectacular event, no doubt. Everything at the event and around the event will be amazing. And so far, the attendance and registration is incredible. I hope that we can do the same here in Newport Beach for next year. We've got some great ideas emerging about BASI product and BASI materials like handouts. Please, if you have ideas, share them with us so that we can do it in an official way. All these projects need to be pre-approved. If you go and just make some, I don't know, bags, shirts, or whatever, apparel, whatever it may be, and then want BASI to pay for it, it's very hard for us to do that after the fact. It's very easy for us to do it if it's approved, and we can go through the channels of discussion, approval, and then make it available to everyone, because some of these ideas are spectacular. Let's make these ideas available to everyone, and we'll find ways of doing it. The same with handouts. If you decide that you're going to print anatomical handouts, anatomy handouts for your lectures that you're teaching, or use specific tools, whatever that may be when you're teaching our courses. Workshops, it's a different matter, but when you're teaching the courses, what happens is there's not consistency. So if Jane, fictitious name, teaches somewhere and decides to make handouts, and then the next course taught at that location, Mary Lou is teaching, and she doesn't have handouts. And the students say, but we heard Jane had handouts, why don't we have handouts? It creates problems. We need consistency and standardization. It's not even a matter of the cost, it's just a matter of, it's not the same everywhere. So we need that consistency. So what have we done? I'm pleased to announce that we now have a PowerPoint presentation that will be available to everyone. I know I've sometimes put together PowerPoints and others have. And here I am saying that we need to be consistent. So for the last year or so, Julia from the UK, together with Lisa, together with me, together with others in our office here, have been working, particularly Julia, who's been spearheading the project, working on putting together a PowerPoint that can be used by all the faculty to present our comprehensive course. This is not a new idea. We've spoken about it for years. At some point, Theo had mentioned that we should do this. I've agreed for many years, but we haven't done it. And now Julia has put this together at the expense of BASI Pilates, and we will be making this available as a download through WeTransfer for everyone. Now, I cannot stress enough how this needs to be protected. It is BASI's intellectual property, BASI's property. All the artwork, everything has been paid for by BASI, and Julia has put this together, her time. This is all paid for, organized through BASI. This cannot be shared. It just cannot. I cannot stress that enough, that it's property, if it is shared, that someone is taking and giving away. This is called plagiarism. It's unethical. We cannot do it. I know you're all incredibly honest, but sometimes people don't realize what goes into preparing these materials, like the new workbooks we're doing. So please, they cannot be shared with students. They cannot be shared with anyone outside the faculty. In fact, even within the faculty. The faculty can download it directly. No one needs to share with anyone else. You have your own copy. We could go through security channels and passwords and codes and all that. I don't want to. I want to make this available to everyone. So I will be speaking to Julia and Lisa next week. If everything, we have been running a pilot project with it. We're getting feedback. Once everything is finalized, and that should happen within the next week or two, this will be sent out to you all through WeTransfer. You do not have to use it. If people may not feel They're comfortable with technology. They don't want to use it. Great, don't use it. Sorry.
Do you need a tissue? Do you need a tissue?
You are not obliged to use this teaching tool. That's what it is. It's a teaching tool. If any of you do not feel comfortable using PowerPoint, you do not want to go through the hassle of setting up a projector. If a projector and screen is not available in certain locations, don't use it. You don't have to. It's just an additional teaching tool to keep you on track. And to go back to Inga's question, Inga asked actually how we divide the time, because let's face it, there's so much material to get through in these modules. How do we divide the time? Inga, this is a great way of doing it. It's the reason that I use PowerPoint is to keep me on track. Otherwise, I tend to talk too much or whatever, spend too much time on one area, not enough on another. What a PowerPoint does is it simply keeps you on track. And time-wise, it helps. So if you're using it, I don't want people to spend more than an hour in total. It can be split into 2.5 hours, but an hour in total on theory. Meaning 1 hour theory, 5 hours should be on the practical aspect of our work. Mat class, moving, teaching the exercises, cueing the exercises, repertoire. An hour is a maximum. The students cannot sit for more than an hour, and I'm saying again, that hour can be split into two. Half hour in the morning, half hour in the afternoon, or however you want to split it. But in total, there should be an hour of talking, no more, could be a little less, no more than that, and then moving. We're adding centralized testing dates to here at our headquarters so that people don't have to wait so long to test out. And also, there's been such a positive response from faculty wanting to audit the testing process. We want more dates available so that you can audit and start being examiners yourself. Finally, congratulations to Markella from the UK. I'm announcing today that she has become domestic faculty in the UK. So Markella, we're delighted to welcome you to the BASI faculty. Congratulations to you. So with that, we covered quite a lot of material. I am going to now film today the repertoire questions, which we will forward to you next Friday. We don't want you to have to watch too much in one session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to BASI Italy for arranging that awesome address last Sunday, I believe, Saturday or Sunday. I can't even remember the days. Thank you again to those who attended the mentor program, and thank you to those that had any involvement in the retreat. It was truly one of the highlights of my career to conduct this amazing retreat in Newport Beach. Thank you, everyone.